video, we'll be going over exactly how to start and scale to 5 to 10K a month with UGC. This is personally how I did it. It might be different for other people, but this is my personal experience. So first of all, what is UGC? UGC is basically user-generated content. All you're doing is making short-form videos to promote products for tech companies in a very authentic and organic way. That is literally it. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Here's a video to illustrate. Here are 3 websites that you should gatekeep because they're just too good. The first one is StreamX, where you can find tons of free movies and TV shows. Look how many there are, it's insane. Second one is Sprout. All you have to do is upload your resume and then you head over to jobs, and every time you click apply, the AI applies to jobs for you on the company website. It is that simple. Every single application has a customized cover letter and resume. The third one is Chemequations. Enter a reaction and it'll give you the answer straight away. There are hundreds of companies out there that are willing to pay you thousands of dollars every single month if you can create this type of content for them. So the first thing that you actually want to do, I don't think most people in the space talk about this enough, is that you got to be super good at yapping on camera. So if you can talk on camera in a very authentic and organic way, if you can present yourself and come across organically on the camera, then it will literally help you so much in these UGC videos. So we want to make sure that tonality, pacing, articulation, everything is on point. We want to connect to the person on the other side of the screen. So there's a bunch of different exercises that you can do to actually help you get to this stage. Whether that be talking about a certain topic for 1 whole minute without stopping, whether that be practicing different tonality exercises so you can actually nail down how to communicate on camera. But I'd say by far, this is the most foundational aspect of UGC and content creation. Alright, so next. Now what we want to do is basically see what's already working for Tech UGC. You want to find a bunch of different examples just like these and see which ones are going viral. The reason why we do this is so we can train ourselves to think, how exactly do these videos go viral? And over time, we'll start to see the patterns that evolve in these UGC videos. So there's many different examples in many different niches like productivity, video editing, study apps, job applications. But essentially, we just want to train this muscle over and over again. And next, once you do that, we want to make these example videos literally word for word, frame for frame. We just want to copy what's already working. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We don't want to try and invent something new. We just want to see what's already working and make it into our own style. That is essentially how the entire UGC ecosystem works. And of course, there's a bunch of different viral formats, but essentially you'll notice that a lot of UGC programs often use the same scripts and the same formats, but just in very slight differences. And once you're able to do that, you want to make a portfolio to showcase your best results, to showcase that you can actually provide results to these companies. And then your portfolio will look something like this. And then afterwards, I want you to create a list of different UGC companies, a list of different programs that are available on the internet right now. Once you do that, I want you to collate their emails. And I also want you to collate a bunch of different accounts that are already running, such as other creators or company accounts. And then I want you to send an email to them or message them directly on Instagram. And so that way you have the best chance of getting these deals. It may take a lot of attempts at the start, it may take a lot of time, but all you need is literally one response and one deal. And then once you can get the ball to start rolling, it becomes so much easier after that. In addition, you can apply on different websites like Home from College or SideShift. That's personally how I started off with the UGC. Finally, once you start to land your first deal, that's when you can start building virality. And when you hit that very first viral video, that's when the ball starts rolling. That's when it becomes so much easier to land more deals. It's almost like an exponential curve. At the start, you may not see much results, but then over time, it starts to build up. And then one day, boom, you start to see insane results. You start to go viral, you start to hit the viral bonuses, you start to make thousands of dollars. Any deal could range between $600 to $1,000 base rate. So that's about $20 to $30 per video. So you'll be posting around 30 videos per month. And over time with practice, it becomes so much faster to actually do these videos. And to be honest, if you can stack multiple deals, you should be working maybe 2 or 3 hours a day or less. Now, once we start to go viral and start to land more deals, we want to stack multiple retainer deals. And that's when we can actually hit those 5 to 10K a month with UGC. And if we can go viral consistently every month, that's when it becomes even easier to stack thousands of dollars. This is personally how I scaled to 10K a month since last August. That's the entire breakdown of how to get to 5 to 10K a month with UGC from scratch. And now, as a beginner to UGC, this entire process may take several months, maybe 6 to 12 months, maybe even longer. If you want to fast track your progress to making your first 5 to 10K a month with UGC, then feel free to DM me and then we'll see whether you'll be the right fit for the program.